Hey y'all, Amber here with Yarniss Crochet. Thank you for joining me. And today we are going to talk about cheap crochet hooks. Give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the little subscribe tag up here at the top that should pop up. I post 1 to 2 videos a month talking about yarn and crochet and some knitting and just little crafty things like that. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here and I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so let's talk about these crochet hooks. Now, this set was bought from Amazon. I've had these now for probably going on 4 years. I got these as a birthday gift. They came in this little case. It's like a vinyl print case. And this is not a huge case. I mean, this would easily fit in a project bag with no problem. Now, the brand is called Yarniss. And this hook set, and it also comes with some accessories I'm going to show you, is still available on Amazon, and it's exactly like this. I'm going to insert a screenshot here of the item from Amazon. This entire set that I'm going to show you, along with a couple of accessories, costs less than $17 on Amazon currently. Now, outside of the case and the hooks, which I'm going to show you, it also came with a set of snips, and it also came with this little plastic tube with a stopper, and it had all kinds of darning needles in it, tapestry needles, and it also came with a set of these locking stitch markers. So these are the accessories that came with it, and let me show you the crochet hooks. Here are all the hooks that came with this set. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hooks. They're all a different color, and they begin with the size 2 millimeter or a B hook and go all the way up to a size N or a 10 millimeter. And each size in between is there. It's, you know, the 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and so on. This set even includes the 7 millimeter, which is often missing from crochet hook sets. So let me tell you about these. Now, this at the bottom right here, the handle is rubber. And I mean, there is no slipping happening here. Like, this is a good handle. These fit my hand very well. I kind of choke up on my crochet hooks when I'm crocheting, so this suits me very well. Now, if my hand size was much bigger and I held at the bottom, it might hit a bit. One other thing that I think is great about these is the crochet hook on the inside. According to the website, it's not just half of a crochet hook. This hook is supposed to go all the way down into the handle. And I mean, I am trying, like, I'm putting a bit of elbow grease into this, trying to bend it. This is not moving. The only flexibility that I've found in these hooks may be the very tip down here at the bottom where there's just a little bit of open space. So let me try that with a smaller hook and see. I mean, this one is flexing just a little more, but it is a smaller hook. However, the only place it's actually bending is the tip, which is open. But the hook is supposed to be all the way down inside here. Now, I don't know that for a fact because I'm not going to destroy these hooks to find that out. Oh, yes, we can prove that the shaft goes all the way down in there. I just realized that. Right here, you see this little bitty pinprick hole? If the light hits that, look at that. That's the crochet hook. That's the shaft of the hook. So yeah, it's going all the way down through there. Look at that. So we were able to prove it without cutting the rubber open. And this rubber is grippy. Like, you're going to be able to hold this and there's going to be no sliding. Now, the one hook that I'm going to show you, and one of the things that I think is really, really great about these hooks, is I'm going to show you this one right here, which is going to be the hardest to see because this color is brown. But this is the I or the 5 millimeter, and I don't know if you can see, but all of these hooks are stamped. I'm not a fan of stamps because if you can tell what's happening on this hook where I've used my 5.5 millimeter quite a bit, it's rubbing off because the way that I hold my hook like this, that stamp is right up against the inside of my hand. So I've rubbed that off in the course of using this hook. What is awesome and what they have done on these hooks is not only did they include a stamp, but on the opposite side of the stamp, you turn it over and it's been engraved. Like it's imprinted. You can run your finger across and feel the indentations from the engraving, and they are all like this. See, there's the engraving for the 10 millimeter, and even down to the smallest, this too. Like there's the printing. You can clearly see that. But look there. All of these are that way. Even if that ink rubs off, it doesn't matter because you still have that on the other side. You're still going to be able to see what size hook you have. These hooks, I'm going to grab the 6.5 millimeter here. They are boy style. As you can tell, they taper. And the tips are pointy. So it'll get inside those stitches there. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, for me personally, I prefer the boy style hooks because that's what I learned on. That's what I'm most proficient and I'm quickest with using. Now, I do have Susan Bates hooks. I do have some Furls hooks. I've used them. They're very nice, and I am not going to say anything bad against them. But this is what I'm used to. This is what I prefer. So if you like boy style hooks, these are going to be your jam. There's no snagging. It's not going to snag the yarn. You know, I've used the heck out of some of these, and I mean, they're smooth. Like this, the shaft here and the tip of the hook, all of this is smooth. It's not going to snag on anything. And I do really like where the handle stops right there because when I crochet, it kind of keeps the yarn from sliding too far. It helps me keep control of it. So I like hooks that are made like this that have kind of a barrier there to help keep the yarn in place. I do like that. Now, the one thing that I will point out that could be a downer with these is on the side where the rubber is, there is a bit of a seam. Now, it's nothing major. And to be honest with you, when I'm like the way that I hold these, I can't like hardly even feel that seam. Like it is so minimal that, I mean, yeah, of course, you rub your finger across, you're going to feel this, okay? But it is so minimal that it would not disturb me or cause me any discomfort at all. I really like these crochet hooks. And you get not only this little case to put all these in, which is more than enough room. And keep in mind, I've had this for a couple of years now, going on 4 years. So it's held up really well. Not had any issues with the hooks, but I do actually do my best to take care of what I have. It came with all of these things. This case, the hooks, the snips, the little tube with the tapestry needles in it, and the little walking stitch markers. All of this is $17. This is amazing. Now, all this stuff, it's made in China. So if that's something that you're not cool with, I completely get it. But if you're okay with that, if that's not a big deal, these are a fantastic beginner set if you're learning to crochet because it gives you a huge range of hooks. Like you're going to have pretty much anything you need to work any project. I love these crochet hooks. I've not found any yarn that I can't use these with, and they do just fine. These are also a great set just to have as extra if you're going on a road trip because you can throw all of this stuff in this little thing here. All of this will fit with no problem. You're not going to have to like force it to zip shut or anything. All this is going to fit, and you can toss it in your project bag and go on and look at all you've got with you. It basically gives you everything you need to do a project. It gives you hooks, the scissors, the tapestry needle, and the stitch markers. And the reason that I made this video, the reason that I wanted to do this is because I sort of wanted to address the whole issue with folks maybe being afraid to buy cheap crochet hooks, not really knowing what exactly it is that you're going to get. And I completely understand that because I'm leery too. And had I not been a new crocheter at the time that I got these, I probably would have been a little more afraid to give it a shot. But, you know, at that point, I didn't know near as much as I know now. And I just saw all this stuff you could get for less than 20 bucks and was like, yeah, I want that set right there. Turned out I got lucky. And for me, one of the hugest selling points in these hooks is the fact that they're engraved. And another thing is I wanted to let you set eyes on this set, let you see it. Someone that actually has it in their hand and can attest that these are as they are represented. If you need an extra set of crochet hooks and you don't mind to crochet with boy style hooks, get these. Just put them away somewhere in case you need them. We all know that you can't ever have too many crochet hooks. This is really a good set. If you need to add some to your collection, I do highly recommend these because they are good and I can attest that they work and I've not had any problems. And you get the 7mm with it. Why is it 7mm are so hard to find? Does anybody really know that? If you do, drop it in the comments and let us know because I don't know why that is. Less than 20 bucks, you get all this. Look, do not be afraid of cheap crochet hooks. These are a great set. I recommend these. I have used these a lot. Thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not. I have other videos on my channel. I have all kinds of different playlists. If you've not checked out the Annie's Caring crochet kits that I've made, please look at those. They're fun. It's a fun concept. I thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, happy yarn crafting.